here. I'll see you really soon. Thank you so much for your orders.
My pleasure.
By the way, you can still order the origami cart. All you have to do is continue in the ordering process. We, in fact, are going to head over and just say a quick hello to Miss Kelly Dietring. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Marlo.
Kelly happens to be one of our kitchen experts, and Kelly is bringing to us one of my favorite brands. So when we talk about modern, and we talk about solution-driven, Dash is one of those companies that not only they're solution-driven, they make products that are more modern, that are well-built, but they also make them very stylish. This is our customer pick in our Chef Series and our Power Blender with speed control. And because today is January 1st, and I want to say Happy New Year to not only my guest, Kelly.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. I want to say Happy New Year to all of you as well. If you have started the new year and you have committed to eating more fresh vegetables, more fresh fruit, or eating healthy, I am telling you, do yourself a favor and get this product, and you'll see why in a matter of moments. Let me set you up for this, okay? This particular blender is so powerful that we've sold this on many occasions for $379. And as we demonstrate it for you, you'll see why. Today, our price is $200 off. You actually save more money than you're spending. Yes. It's $179.95, but it's on 5 payments of $35.99. The only thing that you need to know is that my notes read that the FlexPay expires tonight. So it's a one-day only. It's a one-day only chance on this. Free shipping and the 5 flex pays. I want to get into the full demonstration.
Yes.
There are so many beautiful colors to choose from, but first let's demonstrate it for you, and then you'll see, wow.
Yeah.
This thing is crazy good.
Well, there's blenders and then there's professional blenders.
Yes.
And this is the #1 appliance that you can buy for yourself to get healthy, and I'll explain why. This is 1,400 watts of power. The V blender, the B blender, the other brand that costs $600, $700 that you might have on your Christmas list, maybe you didn't get it, it costs too much, you just can't justify it. This has more horsepower than that. This outperforms those blenders. You don't have to spend that kind of money. You're also getting like a 3-year warranty on this, so Dash stands hard behind their products. But 1,400 watts of power is 2¼ horsepower. Let's just showcase it, as Marlo said. So I always like to grab one piece of ice and show you. This is the kind of ice that comes out of the consumer freezer, the kind that you and I have, being we're the consumers. This is not fluffy TV ice that's easy to break up. This is the kind of ice that burns out motors on your $50 and $60 blenders. If you've ever thrown a $50, $60, $70 blender away and purchased a new one, go ahead and invest today. You will not be purchasing a new one. I love that Dash gives us this digital display. This one says smoothie. This one says frozen. You can go all the way up to 10. It also has a soup button, so there has those 3 presets. I'm gonna go ahead and select frozen. You're gonna hear this pulsating on its own. Now, the other blender, you have to pulsate for it. The $600 one, you have to pulse.
Yes.
But don't blink, okay? Because after I hit that button, your ice is completely emulsified. This knows exactly how long your frozen drink needs. It's pre-programmed on the inside of the machine. So you can see this is hands-free. Marlo and I are not touching this machine any longer, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. I know that it's finished.
That's ridiculous,
It goes
guys.
after 30 seconds.
Did you see that?
That's amazing.
I mean, there are no words.
Look at how smooth this is. It's almost as if it's creamy, like you've added dairy or something. And all this is ice, mango, tequila, and we did sweeten it with some agave. But this is what a frozen drink looks like. This is the reason you pay $20 at a bar, because they have a special blender that blends the ice to this consistency. Now with Dash, you have a special blender that blends the ice to the perfect consistency. That's what 1,400 watts of power will do for you. That's why you invest in a professional grade blender. Okay, 2¼ horsepower. That's more horsepower than the $600 blender that you may have been looking at online, or that maybe you wanted for the holiday season. That is what this blender is going to do for you.
The texture is so smooth, and remember what Kelly started off with. Those were those big chunks of ice that you get out of your freezer. And did you notice how quickly that happened? It's almost, hard to believe that it can take those big chunks of ice and within seconds create that velvety, smooth, almost like applesauce feel to it without any chunks at all. And that's why this is so remarkable and why I'm excited for those of you who can buy it today. But you do need to buy it today because all bets are off after midnight. The only caveat with this, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, because of the powerful motor, it is going to sound a little bit louder than your traditional motor. But I can forgive it for even that because of what it will do. Now, yes, you know that it can make your smoothies. Yes, you know it could probably make your favorite cocktails. But did you know that it can also make hot soup or hot
Talk
foods.
about unprocessing your food. Today is page 1 in the next 365, days of this year. If you're writing a new book, if you're doing the healthy thing, you can now do soup with just vegetables. None of these were even roasted in advance.
Wow.
This is broth. We added our spices and seasonings with just a little salt and pepper, tomato, a whole celery stalk, a whole broccoli, and you can see behind there's some carrot and some squash. You could put kale, you could sweeten it with an apple, whatever you want to do. I'm going to start that one at the same time that I start our beautiful fondue. Inside the fondue, all I have is cream and some chocolate chip chunks. So if you want to go from healthy to dessert, you can do that. You're controlling the ingredients. Now, right down front, it says soup. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to soup. And now it knows exactly how long your soup needs, okay? Which is pretty amazing. You don't have to do any kind of timing on this machine. All you have to do is press a button. It's gonna start off light and slow, and then it's gonna keep going until you have soup that is cooked to 180 degrees. It's going to actually cook your soup for you. The same with the fondue. It's gonna start out slow. We're gonna go down to our soup button, and then it's going to cook your fondue to 180 degrees without you having to babysit. So let's let those go. We'll let them go for just a few minutes.
As those go, I think this is a perfect time for me to at least point out the choices in colors.
Sure.
Because we haven't done that yet. Up front and center is that beautiful red. Now, you'll notice that these blenders stand a lot taller than the average blenders, and I'll give you the exact height. So for some of you, it may not fit right underneath the countertop, but believe me, again, you'll forgive it for that feature.
I would just do it with the carafe off.
Yeah,
it looks beautiful.
Absolutely. So you've got your choice. In red, we also have this, I love this one, which is kind of like
gray, gunmetal
like a
gray.
smoky gunmetal gray. We have it in black, and then we also have it in blue. So we've got all the choices. It comes with a great book. So I want to show you that. Not only, a book with, great recipes with drinks, but with dips and a variety of other foods, like how to make your own homemade peanut butter and almond butter and that sort of thing. But we also have an additional book that I know you'll be interested in called The Ultimate Blender Cookbook. And this is an amazing book that you probably want to pick up. I'm actually going to buy this today.
I like that book a lot. The recipes that come included are great, but that's a good book as well.
So you'll see this. We're providing you with that item number at the bottom of your television screen. What are you making here?
Well, this is a green smoothie, and you probably saw before I even hit start, there's no liquid added. So most blenders, you have to add like orange juice or coconut milk or ice, something to get the blender sort of, wet so that it has the power to keep going. With Dash, you don't have to what I call water down your smoothie. This is why I say this will be the healthiest purchase that you make for your new year, for the weight loss challenge, for your goal of getting healthy. Because you now don't need to go out and invest in a new smoothie every time you go to that smoothie place. You're gonna get the most creamy, beautiful, aerated smoothie with only using fruits and vegetables. I did not add orange juice. I did not add coconut milk or coconut water. I did not have to add any liquid. It took solid fruits and vegetables and turned them into liquid without the addition of a liquid. That is the type of power we are talking about with Dash. It is completely emulsified. I don't know if you can see that color. That color means we have not lost any nutrition. You are getting the fiber. You are getting all the antioxidants of the fruit and the vegetables that we put inside here. This may be the healthiest drink that you have throughout throughout your day. And if you just try and replace coffee or soda with a smoothie, I promise you, because you're bursting into those plant cell walls, and when you ingest it in the liquefied form, it immediately gives you energy. There's something about a green smoothie that jumpstarts your morning better than any artificial caffeinated beverage can.
Well, without a doubt. And I think most of us are guilty of not taking in the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables. And here's a great way for you, just with your morning drink, to be able to get all of those vitamins and nutrients. And I love the point that you made. Many of us are just exhausted and tired, and we're looking for a way to be able to get that extra get up and go. Get it from all of those vitamin dense and those nutrients from those fresh fruits and vegetables. And with this, it makes it easy. This carafe is a BPA-free carafe. It also holds a lot more than most blenders. The capacity is actually 67 ounces. So it holds 8.5 cups. What you're seeing Kelly do right now is she's actually making homemade peanut butter. Have you ever done that before? Well, I would tell you, don't try it with the blender you have at home. You'll end up burning it out. But with Dash, because of a powerful blender, you're gonna be able to make your own peanut butter, almond butter.
Without adding oil. This is what's so crazy. There are actual peanut butter makers on the market that are not as high power as this. I didn't have to add any extra oil. This blender is powerful enough to extract the natural oil from the peanut butter or the almonds or the cashews or the macadamia nuts, whatever kind of nut you put inside here. It is strong enough to extract and create peanut butter. And you saw that was about 30 seconds to peanut butter that has one ingredient, Marlo, peanuts. You know, we're so used to seeing 50 ingredients on the back of our peanut butter jars.
All the sugar.
Tons of sodium, tons of sugar. Sometimes it has preservatives and chemicals to keep it shelf stable. Now you're making peanut butter with just purchasing peanuts.
Yeah, you have to do this.
It's great.
The one thing we all know is your health is your wealth.
It's true.
Don't follow the dollar, follow the health. Trust me, you want to be healthy. Look, those gold stars at the very top matter, and here's why they matter. Without a doubt, this is an investment. It's $179.95. That's an investment purchase. But there is no cost for great health if you really think about it. You can't put a price on it. And the fact that this is a customer pick. If you're interested, if you're at all skeptical, please read the comments in the review. I think they'll make a big difference in you making a decision. The fact that this traditionally sells for almost $400 and we're saving you $200, I think is remarkable. That is a one-day only price, so you can only buy it today. The free shipping and handling is another big bonus, and the 5 flexible payments of $35.99. I mentioned to you that they are a little louder than probably most blenders, so I want to acknowledge that and tell you that up front. But it is simply because of this an extraordinary, powerful blender and the motor, and you have to look at what it does. Now, this is fresh soup.
This is made with raw
soup.
Organic vegetables. Imagine not having the sodium in the can of vegetable soup that you're used to buying.
Without a pot, without a stove.
180 degrees, that cooks it too.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
So we made something savory, but you can equally make something very sweet, like a fondue.
But the thing is, fondue, you know, yeah, it's chocolate, but now you're not buying the pre-mixed baggies and all that stuff. You know what's going on in the inside. This is why Dash's motto is unprocess your food. So from doing the most beautiful organic soup to the most beautiful decadent dessert and creating your own chocolate-dipped strawberries,
oh my gosh,
own
that looks so good.
chocolate-dipped pretzels, you know, to sell at, you know, your local farmer's market or whatever it is, or just have for yourself. Look at how beautiful you can do food when you have the right tools. 1,400 watts of power, 2.25 horsepower. That's more horsepower than the professional $600-700 blenders. That's more horsepower than most chefs have behind the kitchen in the back of the restaurant, okay? This is the type of experience that, you know, chefs have in the back of the restaurant. This is the type of machine that they use. Dash just decided to make it pretty so it can go in the front of your kitchen, the consumer home, but we've given you the power that chefs are used to having.
And the capacity as well.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I've mentioned just some of the features. This is BPA free. You've got all the measurements. It holds 8.5 quarter cups. It's made of Triton, so you can't hurt it. I mean, it has all of the high-end components that most of us, if you're an expert in the kitchen and you were to custom design your own blender, it would incorporate the features here. With 3 minutes remaining on the clock, if you'd like to buy it, give us a call. It's a one-day only investment, and you're looking at over $1 a day. What do you pay for those smoothies? What do you pay for that cup of coffee? I know when I go buy that cup of gourmet coffee, and I don't even buy the largest size, it's $4.
Yeah. Oh,
when
easily.
I go buy a smoothie, smoothies can run you anywhere from $5 to $7 by the time you add the protein and all the little energy.
Yeah, and it's $8 later, you're like, for
exactly,
a smoothie,
because you want to add all the
Yeah.
extra little things that they kind of upsell you on.
So this is a beautiful sorbet that we did with 2 ingredients. It was skim milk and frozen strawberries.
How incredible.
And I want you to take the strawberries right out of the freezer. Don't thaw them out a single bit. Because you want that frozen consistency. We're popping it into our beautiful chocolate bowl there. But you can make this with pineapple, with frozen banana, with frozen berries, anything that you have frozen. And now you're having a sweet dessert in the evenings rather than ingesting the sugar from, like, say, ice cream or a piece of pie.
Sure.
Now you can have and satisfy your sweet tooth with just using a sorbet and skim milk or coconut milk, whatever sort of creamy, like, low fat that you want to do. Maybe it's almond milk or soy milk, and a bag of frozen fruit. And now you're serving dessert that you could eat the whole jar and not feel guilty about doing.
Absolutely. So for those of you who said, you know what, starting the new year, January 1, I'm going to hit the ground running.
Yep.
I'm going to unprocess my foods. It's not about depriving yourself of anything. You just have to leave a lot of the things that have the preservatives, a lot of the sugar, but you can still have wonderful things like sorbet. Or you can make your very own rice flour.
Yeah, gluten-free flour. You know, a lot of people cannot tolerate gluten, or they're going gluten-free for whatever reason, whether it's health reasons or whatever you're doing gluten-free for. My brother just can't tolerate gluten, period. It makes him very sick. And so every time we go out to dinner, he can't really eat the fried foods because he can't tolerate the batter because it doesn't have gluten-free flour. Now, instead of paying $10 at the holistic grocery store for gluten-free flour, you can buy a $1 bag of white rice and turn it into gluten-free flour with the power of 2¼ horsepower. This is what we're talking about. You would never be able to do this with another food processor.
No, absolutely not. I want to do this too. While we're talking about the different flours, I want to remind everybody to pick up this book. This is a separate purchase, but it's called the Ultimate Blender Cookbook, and it allows you, it shows you, I hope I can get my fingers on it really quickly, but almond milk, brown rice milk, and all types of flour.
Yeah, you can do your own
coconut
almond
flour, almond flour, it goes on and on. That's a separate purchase, but it's an extraordinary book and will be hand in hand. I want to remind you of the colors in this Dash blender: black, blue, red, and there's a gorgeous gray. We have a lot of wonderful blenders, but this one is in a category on its own. If you buy it, I think you're going to be over the moon for it.
Leave a review.
What can't you do with it?
Consistently reviewed, perfect 5 stars. This is going to replace any food processor because it'll do all of your chopping and dicing.
Oh my God.
It's going to make your frozen sorbets. It'll make your peanut butter. It'll do your hot soups. No longer now do you have to have $600 to buy a professional
I was going
grade
to
blender.
say, before you even do that,
Yes,
don't.
try this.
Get this one today, reminding you it's on special only until midnight tonight. Don't you miss this. It's a wonderful. Read the reviews and then place your orders. Kelly's going to hang out with me a little while longer.